everybody. Thanks for tuning into the channel. Pardon me, I got a little bit of a sore throat today. I had this wicked cough the last couple of weeks, and it's kind of taken my voice out. That's why I've been doing instrumental videos here the last little bit. Thought I'd do a Banjitar video today. First time I've done one in a while. And I want to just take some ideas and answer some questions, and take some of these ideas that have been in my other videos and kind of put them into one place, kind of make a one-stop shopping place for information on Banjitar. First question I get a whole lot is people talk about, well, why does this thing slide off your leg? So, okay, I'm going to tip the camera here just for a second and let you see. You hold the Banjitar like this. Don't hold on your leg like a guitar, because it is going to fall off. It's going to feel a little awkward at first. But it should be right here in the middle where you can just kind of hold it and balance it. You can wear a strap, of course. Okay, let me tip back up. There you can... There you go. So you can wear a strap, of course, and that'll help secure it. But if you're just going to hold it in your lap, just holding it between your legs like that and just kind of bouncing on your lap, your hand here holds it, and that way the neck doesn't dive. So you can play. And you can move your hand further back to the bridge for more of a twangy sound. So that's the way I hold it. That's probably the easiest way to do it. What kind of strings do I use on these things? Depends on how you tune it. If I want, this Banjitar is tuned in just a standard guitar tuning, E-A-D-G-B-E, and I use an electric guitar set on it. The strings that Banjitars come with, that bronze wound strings, usually a light gauge acoustic guitar string, they're horrible. Too much string tension, they sound too clunky. If you go to a lighter string, you get an instantly better sound. And since a lot of banjo strings are nickel wound, just use an electric guitar set, which is nickel wound. I use Ernie Ball 10s usually, and the 10s work really great on this. You could go to a 9 if you really want it kind of slinky, but there's not much string tension, and the less string tension on the banjo head, actually the better sound you get. It doesn't give you that plonky kind of sound. It rings a little bit more. Next thing, picks. Should you use a guitar pick or banjo picks? Well, again, it depends on the sound and the strings that you're using. I like just using bare fingers. I tried all kinds of things at first. I do use finger picks on 12-string guitar and 6-string guitar sometimes, or when I really got to play out. But I prefer the feel of bare fingers. And just on the Banjitar, I haven't found anything I like better than just... And if I strum, let's use my fingernails. I keep my fingernails pretty short. Part of that's because I do grappling sports like judo, but I try to keep a little bit of a nail just for playing acoustic guitar, and there's just a little bit of nail is just fine with that, and you get a good tone. And if you really want to play out and try to get that banjo-y tone, you can try finger picks. That didn't work for me. Bare fingers works the best. You can also use a plectrum. If you use a plectrum, use a light one. It sounds a whole lot better than using a heavy one. The setup of these things, when you first get these from from most, you order from a website, you never see these in a music store hardly. When they come even to a music store, they don't set them up properly. You have to set the truss rod action. There's a coordinator rod on the inside that helps adjust the neck angle. That's something that may need to tweak. I have videos on the channel about those. You'll have to go around, take the little wrench that comes with them, and you want to tighten up the head lugs that holds the head onto the drum part of the banjo, the hoop, the rim, and you want to be able to like tune that down. When you do that, just do like a little quarter turn, half a turn at a time, go around and go around. Some people go opposite sides. That's fine. I didn't find any big issues with that. I just go around, and you want to get it where they're like cranked down super tight. They're going kink, 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 kink. You just want to get them where they're good and snug, and then play the banjo in between, because you're going to hear whether it's sounding right. If it's got weird resonances, or if it's like the bass side or treble side sounds kind of loose or floppy, you depend on your ear and go where it sounds best. I know the Banjo Museum here in Oklahoma City, they have some kind of tool that they put on here like a drummer would use to basically set the drum head tension, and I think they set theirs for 90 pounds. I don't have that tool, and I just do it by ear where it sounds best. If you can tell when it's getting too tight. You're not going to burst the head or crack the rim or anything like that, unless you're really trying to crank on this thing. Okay, I'm going to grab another Banjitar. I'll be back in just a second. When you're buying a Banjitar, there's different types of them, different designs. The one I was just playing a minute ago had a wooden rim or hoop inside there with a resonator on the back. This Banjitar is different. This one has a cast like aluminum. I don't think it's zinc or anything like that. It's just some kind of pot metal. But basically the flange and the hoop and everything are all one piece on this one. I like this particular sound of these better. These they seem to ring better. Now this one also sounds different because this is my favorite type of strings to put on Banjitar. This is what's called Nashville tuning. Diodario. Now I've got a video on the channel that goes through like Banjo Bill's tuning, which uses different string gauges, a 13 to 17 to 10 to 17, 13. It gets all confusing. I tried that for a while. In the end, I didn't like that as much. The string to string balance, both in volume and in feel, didn't feel quite right to me. Eventually, I discovered that Diodario makes a Nashville tuning set for electric guitar and for acoustic guitar. I buy the electric guitar ones, I put them on here. The string tension is perfect. But with the average Banjitar, the playable length of the string, what's called the speaking length of the string, that's your scale length, is usually 26.5 inches, which is an inch longer than a guitar. So if you try to turn it in this high G up on a 26.5 inch neck, you're probably going to pop that string frequently. So I tuned down one whole step and I just put a capo on the second fret. It sounds great without it, but if I just want to play in standard tuning with other instruments, I can play along here. And if I play along with one of my 12 strings, I keep my 12 strings tuned down, and this works well too. So the octave strings, your top 4 strings are an octave higher than normal. It's like kind of like a 12-string guitar set. You have those high octaves on there, and then the bottom 2 are regular. So there's your E, A, B, there's your E, A, D, G, and then the B and the E strings are the same. So you can come in here. It's much more banjo-y sounding, and if you play, let's say let's do like sort of a Dixieland type thing. So you could strum along it, and it's going to sound really good. It goes up into almost like a tenor banjo range. I just love the way this rings. The combination of the metal hoop with the Nashville tuning strings sounds really, really good on this one. And you can play backwards the bridge. So this sounds really great, but that kind of you can find these ones with the metal flange and hoop all in one unit. They're a whole lot heavier, but boy, they sure do sound good, and they're not all that expensive. If you look in here just right, you see there's kind of this little square inside there. I have like a washcloth inside there. I got the idea from drummers. Drummers like to have a big solid thud, thud, thud on their bass drum, and a lot of times if they don't have anything in there, it just goes boom, and it just kind of resonates. So I've known drummers to put everything from sandbags to pillows and stuff inside their bass drum to get a good thumpy sound. So I just looked at what I could do here, and some of my banjos I've used foam, and some I just take a washcloth or something like that, and I just kind of fold it up and just put it between the coordinator rod and the top of the underside of the skin, and it absorbs up some of those weird resonances and makes it have a more pleasant sound. I think that covers it. If you have any questions, comments, observations, go ahead and drop me a comment. I'd love to hear from the people that watch the videos, and please subscribe to the channel, like, and share with somebody. Appreciate you taking the time to watch today, and talk to you later. Bye.